So I've got 3 or 4 emails that are saying that you're just causing so much disruption around here, they want you out.
Yeah.
This established area is got older people in it.
Yeah.
So party animals don't fit.
Well, I'm not actually that bad, but yeah.
We need to decide what we're going to do.
Okay.
If the complaints continue, there's a very real chance she will end up getting evicted.
You don't want to go to the tenancy tribunal. The moment your name's in there, it stays there.
Okay.
But the tenant is quite keen on the area and thinks her neighbours are overreacting. Sue gives her a week's grace to think things over properly and hopefully stave off court proceedings.
I've since had about 3 more emails, probably 10 phone calls.
The continuing complaints from the neighbours means Sue has no choice but to take more definitive action.
They don't want people in their area partying, burning up and down, fights in driveways. I mean, that's pretty revolting. We need to know what we're going to do because this is not going to go away. We've only got one choice as property managers, and that is to send this to court. If you don't want to give notice, which you don't, do you want to give notice?
No.
Okay. So our only choice of action is to take this to tenancy tribunal.
I have played the music loud, but not, excessively loud in my eyes anyway.
So we'll file it, and then you're going to need to have a fairly good, strong argument to stay here.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, definitely. I think the complaints have been overboard. Yeah.
Thanks, Mum.
See you later.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully it's fair anyway, because, I want to be pushed out.
Sue can only put the evidence she has before the court and let the tribunal decide. Frustratingly for Sue, the tenant is allowed to stay, but subject to a good behaviour bond. She'll need to pull up her socks and keep the garage door down.
Hey, if she does what she has to do and doesn't disturb the neighbours, I will be her best friend. But as soon as she doesn't, that's it.
But now, in a twist of fate, the neighbours and Sue may finally be able to rest easy.
The owner is coming back to live in his property, so we have given her 42 days' notice.
Sue meets the tenant at the garage where the partying occurred.
This is just this bit.
The owner is expecting to come home to an empty, clean house and isn't going to be jumping for joy when faced with this.
I've had to do everything myself, and it's really hard.
Honey, you've had 42 days to do this. You need to get all the stuff out today.
Nothing has been moved out, just sort of scattered around.
Do you want me to get cleaners in? Do you want me to get a quote?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Perfect idea.
Yeah.
Okay. She's agreed to get some cleaners in, so they're going to come in after hours. We'll get it all cleaned up. They'll be here, 4 of them for a few hours, and they'll make it beautiful and sparkly clean. And we'll have a nice, clean, tidy house to give over. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. She's obviously tried and it just hasn't happened for her. That house has never looked like that during inspections. She hasn't been like that. I think just things have just been overwhelming.
With a last push from Sue and knowing the cleaners will be paid out of her bond, the tenant is finally feeling inspired to get down to work.
Yeah, I've got a van coming at 4, so I'll start gathering everything from that end into this end, and we'll pile the van up and get rid of it.
I just want to make sure that she's okay. And she will be okay. She'll be okay. She's a woman. She's a survivor.